Good morning to everybody watching the replay. Look who's better today because I've got backup. So it's actually nice to have Dan home in the mornings because Jack can't terrorize me. He's otherwise occupied. Hi, Dad. He's being a good boy right now, which is actually, I'm not going to say abnormal. It's pretty normal. He's usually a good boy. Yesterday was abnormal. But look how happy he is with his daddy around. Hi, Kahe. So we will not have any issues with Jack trying to gnaw my arm off or anything like that today. He's being a good boy, and we should be able to do everything that we need to do today. So that's great. I'm going to flip the camera, say bye, Jack and Dan. Yeah. All right. So guys, hello. It is a great day. Privileged to see him. I know he's not usually around, but sometimes he is, and it's always great. It's like seeing a unicorn. So my name is Krystal Vitovich. I am an internationally published intuitive author, and I want to share with you guys today my 3 affirmations that will get you through anything in your day. And one affirmation that is so cool, I can't believe I've never thought to do it before. So I did say unicorn. So stick around for it because it's actually kind of a challenge, and you'll see what I mean when I say it. So stick around because it's really fun. Also, I want to get your opinions, and I'm going to say it now so that you guys can talk throughout the scope. Saturday scopes. I'm always late on them. I'm always missing them. I'm always, doing something weird and doing weird timing with them. And I want to know if you guys would like to just have weekends off and do affirmations throughout the week with surprise scopes here and there for goal setting, for Q&A and stuff like that. Or if you want to do something with Saturdays, even though tomorrow I will not be able to do a scope because I will be at my friend's house. So let me know what you think. Let me know on Twitter. Let me know here. And if you guys tell me enough that you want to keep them, I will keep them. So thank you for that. Our first affirmation is, I overcome obstacles with renewed inner strength. I overcome obstacles with renewed inner strength. I know that anything that comes my way is not going to defeat me. That is a crazy thought to me. To think that I could be defeated actually doesn't seem real to me anymore. And that's where I want you to get to, because I know that, yeah, life's hard. I'm not saying anything is different. The only thing that's different is how I think about it and how I choose to react to it. And so when something happens and I'm challenged, I know I'm gaining experience. And then I get a little bit excited, because if I'm gaining experience, what am I getting ready for? What am I going to be able to do that I couldn't do before? How much stronger am I getting? And it's amazing. It's just like a video game. It's just like a video game. You amass experience, and then at some point that experience is enough to give you access to more content or to more of the world in the game. The exact same thing happens in life. And how cool is it to think that your life is just as much of an adventure as a game? It is. You're gaining experience in everything that you do, and it is preparing you. And eventually you will have reached a point in gaining experience where you'll be able to access new content. Well, you will be able to do more things. And then you'll build up again from there. It is a limitless. There is no level cap in life. How cool is that? So our second affirmation is, I am successful in all that I do. I am successful in all that I do. Everything that I set out to do, I am going to rock it. I am going to be successful. Good morning, Erin. I'm going to be successful in everything that I attempt, because I know failure is not the end. People say failure is not an option. Failure to me is totally an option. Giving up is not an option. If something fails, okay, so I've learned something. I know that way doesn't work. There are a billion other ways to do things, right? Thank you, Erin, for sharing. So I know that sometimes when something doesn't work, it's also kind of God's way of saying, hey, you're going that way, you should go this way, there's something better there, and you deserve it, and that's what I want for you. So I'm going to make this hard for you, because this is how I can talk to you. So I'm going to make it hard for you so that you maybe stop and look around and say, okay, this isn't working. What am I missing? And then all of a sudden you look over here and there's this great other opportunity that maybe you didn't consider before, or maybe you disregarded before, and it works. It works so much better. I cannot tell you how many times I see an opportunity and I'm like, meh, that's not what I want. And it ends up being the path that gets me to better than what I wanted. I'm going through this right now with an amazing opportunity in my life that came from a path that I did not want to take, that I was kicking and screaming the entire time I was on it, and that I could not see a purpose in, but it is better than I could have ever imagined. It is getting me where I want to be faster than I imagined. It is amazing what this is doing for my life, and it's because other things weren't working. It's because I took the signs and the cues in the events that were happening in my life, and I trusted and I believe that they were God's way of showing me where I'm supposed to go. And so I followed them. And it's really working out, and you get to be with me on the process. So if you're in the process of kind of researching whether you want to believe this or not, follow this process with me and see for yourself how it works out. And I'm going to call it right now. I think it's going to work out really well, but it could do anything. So let it be part of your research. Research everything that you think you might want to believe in. Also, our third affirmation is gratitude is my attitude. Gratitude is my attitude. And I think this is how many times we're like, oh, I don't deserve this. Do I deserve this? Am I doing enough to deserve what I have in my life? If you are grateful, if you are being grateful, you will keep yourself modest, and it will ensure that you do deserve what you're getting in your life. Because if you're grateful, hi Kahe, if you are grateful, you will be on top of things. You'll be understanding that everything in your life is kind of a blessing to you, and you'll appreciate it. You won't take it for granted. So in that way, you will be deserving of it more, because you won't just be like, oh, I got this, good, I don't have to do anything. If you're grateful, you understand that I got this now. It's time for me to share what I have. And it's usually talents, skills, time. It's not always something that just takes a chunk of you and you never get it back. You will always get something back, and you will always be grateful for that too. So try this. Every morning, list 3 things you're grateful for, and every night do it again, because 3 things in that day, there are 3 things that you can be grateful for, and you can have a good day every day. You won't have to remember bad days anymore. You won't have bad days anymore, and I want that for you. Also, when you're frustrated, if you're trying to start getting control over your attitude, but you're having trouble calling yourself out and being able to stop things from happening, or just noticing when things are happening, if you find yourself frustrated to the point where your head starts getting a little, hazy and all that stuff, start listing things you're grateful for. Because it's going to help you notice when you're getting frustrated, and it's going to bring clarity to the situation. It's going to help you react more objectively and more under your control, the way you want to react. And then situations are going to work out a lot better for you. It's going to feel like you have control in your life, and that is something else that you deserve. So gratitude is my attitude. Our final affirmation today has a little bit to do with what I was saying in I am successful in all that I do. I'm going to flip the camera and show it to you, and then I will explain. Bear with me, guys. I don't worry, I believe. Crazy, isn't it? I don't worry, I believe. Now, don't worry about getting a screenshot. I'm going to post this all over social media later, and you'll be able to see it there. Quick shot of Jack being a pain for Dan. Hi guys. And I'm going to flip the camera again. I don't worry, I believe. That is so hard, right? Even saying it kind of makes me nervous, because I don't know how easy it's going to be to follow through. I know it's possible, but I don't know how easy it's going to be. And it may be really difficult, but that will make it so much more worth it. Gratitude is my attitude was really hard for me. I am successful in all that I do was really hard for me. And then once I got them, they've really helped me. So I believe that I don't worry, I believe will help me. I am so tired of panicking about everything. If you're like me, and you love things in your life so much, things and people that you feel so grateful for, and you're afraid to lose, you're worrying over things. But really, all you have to do is believe that things are okay, that things are under control, that you are not alone in caring about these things, and that these things are not so fickle that you can lose them for no reason at the drop of a hat, right? Things go so well in my life sometimes, and a few months ago I was about to get married, about to move into the house of my dreams. I have amazing people around me, and I'm making great progress towards my dreams, and I stopped and I was like, oh crap, when is this all going to fall on my head? What if it doesn't? Right? What if it doesn't fall apart on you? What if this is just your life and you're getting what you deserve because you're doing well, because you're doing something that you are meant to do, something that you love and God wants you to do, and you're helping others in the process? I think that that is, from us, what God wants in life and with other people. to trust him, which is I believe, and do those things, to do what he made you to love to do, and help other people in the process. If you're doing that, things are not going to fall apart on you. If you're listening to your gut instinct, which again is something I believe is God's way of talking to us, then you're not going to have your life fall apart on you. So next time you find yourself starting to worry about things, random things, like even if a TV show psychs you out and you're scared at night, that's me. I do that all the time. Just stop and say, I don't worry, I believe. And remind yourself what that means. I don't worry, I believe. And say it a lot, because I'll tell you what, it might take a while for it to break through into your subconscious and for you to be able to let it be true. And eventually you will stop worrying so much, and you'll have faith that things work out. You'll have faith that you're taken care of, and let the process prove it to you. I am not saying blindly believe this. I'm saying give it a shot. See how it works. Add it to your research in what you choose to believe, and let it prove itself to you through the process. So thank you guys so much. I will be back on Monday with more affirmations. Let me know on Twitter or on Facebook or Instagram or everywhere what you want to do with Saturdays, how you want to do them, because I know I'm not exactly as reliable on the weekends as I should be, and that's because weekends are busy. But I will be here during the week, and I will see you on Monday, and I appreciate you guys. If you want to know more about me and about the personal development fiction books I write, go ahead and check out my website. I may be adding not even a personal development nonfiction book, but a nonfiction book to my repertoire soon, and I will keep you guys posted about that as things develop. So thank you. Go out there, keep gratitude as your attitude, and live in the moment. Hi, Japan. I just did my honeymoon in Japan. Japan is amazing. I love Japan, and I cannot wait to get back. Yes, to wrap up the day, I will show you guys my corgi, Jack. My husband, Dan. There's Jack. So yes, there is a dog. All right, guys. Have a great day. I'll see you Monday.